Buffering.
Hello. Hello, everybody. Today is not the day for me to figure out why that's still hanging up and not popping off when the intro is done. Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. Welcome on in. Hi, Mel.
Hi, how are you?
I'm Peach
How many
King.
fingers are we holding?
Don't ask me that. Don't ask me that. I am on the mend. I saw someone. Here's the contraption. All
Ooh,
the
sexy.
good stuff. I am feeling much better today than I did yesterday. The nerve block wore off. I'm going to guess exactly 24 hours after surgery, which was the anticipated, I guess. Wow.
Different, huh?
Yeah, that was
Oh,
something.
I feel great. No worries.
Oh, that was something. But I have stayed on top of my meds. I did some ice the best I could. The ice machine is a piece of crap. I think I said I did a whip and chat when I felt good. And I think I talked a bit more about it. But the ice machine's a piece of crap. So I got just a ice pack that I put on for a while. So that seems to help, but I got some good sleep and I've been sleeping actually all day. I woke up at 3:30 and here I am, wide-eyed and bushy-tailed. So let's see who's here. Let's see, we have Muttnut. Muttnut is here early. Hello, Muttnut. Welcome on in. She's on the mobile. Her PC's acting up today. That's okay. Good to have you here. Christopher Collas is here. Tammy's here. Remind everybody, hit the thumbs up. Thank you very much, Tammy. Sarah Barton. Hope you're feeling okay. I am on the mend for sure. Diamond Art Crafter. Hello. There's Melanie saying hello to folks. There's Cheryl. Hello, Cheryl. Hi, Carol, neighbor. How are you doing? I was thinking of you because I think there's one out by you. I ordered today. I ordered soup from the patio. Isn't there one out by you? Maybe that's Darien. Maybe that's not far enough south. But anyway, it was quite good. Linda Kendall, hello. Welcome on. And Chrissy Outlaw is here. Hello. Sherilyn, Tracy, sending healing vibes your way. Thank you. I will take it. I will take those 100%. Gail Pierce is here. Christopher saying hi to everybody. Dark Knight's here. Hi, Shay. Welcome on in. Linda Kendall saying hi to folks there. Let's see. Scrolling through. Dawn is here. Crystal's here. Welcome on in. Melly says, this is my favorite part. I know that that's the part where I'm on the camera, not just the intro, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like the welcome on in.
Hi, Michelle. Brenda, welcome on in. Michelle, or Melissa Hott is here. And there's the crafty pilot, Jessica. Hello.
Yes.
Heather's here.
Next weekend.
Gracie. Yeah. Phil and Gracie is there. Eve. Hello, Eve, member for 8 months. Congratulations, Eve, and thank you for your support. And she's wishing me speedy recovery. Thank you. Mel says, return that janky machine, get your money back. Trust me, someone's going to hear about it. Most ice things are low quality. Am I right, ladies? I don't know if I get that. Do ladies use a lot of ice things? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Tanis, hello. Welcome on in.
That is.
Right. Dragon, sorry I'm popping in late. You're not late. Had to deal with a misbehaving kiddo. Well, tell them if they don't behave, you're going to give them a rotator cuff repair surgery. And that, trust me, should mean something to them. Even if let's see. Too close. Love the patio, says Carol. Yes. Oh, your aunt works at the one near you. Nice. They have the patio here. Mel is a place. We should probably go there. It's I think there's with only like 2 or 3 locations, but it's such good food. They have actually pretty good barbecue, but they have the best soups. And I ordered a big thing of cream of chicken rice soup and then a big thing of chicken gumbo. It's just
I love soup. Soup is my jam.
Yeah, it's like a pain. If it's not drinkable, it's a little bit of pain to eat, but it's doing the job, so it's all right. Um, let's see. Eve appears to feel in no pain. Well, I'm feeling pain. Trust me, it's there, but it is keeping away. Whoever made the recommendation of combining some ibuprofen with the Norco, that's been helping a lot. I overnight I was taking 2 Norco every 4 hours, and now I'm down to 1 Norco and then ibuprofen. So it seems to be helping. But I'm here. I'm on the mend, and I know Melanie was. Oh, you can cancel. You can cancel. I'm like, no, because I want to talk to Matt and Emily from Firefly for sure, and if anything, Melanie's gonna ask the heavy hitting questions. She's gonna be Brenda. Mel's asking how you doing.
I'm good. I don't know why. I'm good. Everything's the same here. No surgeries for me right now.
How many dogs you got?
I am down to 5 guests. I sent 2 home today.
Okay, nice.
4 guests. We're down to 4 guests.
Nice.
Spring break is over.
Yeah. Jess says that she loves her creamy chicken soup. So do I. Although I do have to say I miss the like old school creamy chicken soup that was really just the Eggo lemino soup that they just like made into creamy chicken rice soup on Sundays, but it is what it is. I feel like I'm on a commercial. Like I'm recovering. I'm recovering.
Soup. That's good soup.
Yeah. Well, and that's like around here at least. That was you had that every Sunday because the Greeks would make the egg lemon soup, but then I don't think anyone ordered it, so they started calling it creamy chicken rice and threw in a little extra stuff, and then people would eat it. But you would get the lemon, it was like you would eat it, it was lemon soup, and now it's like you get just straight chicken flavor, and it's good, but I miss some of that lemon flavor. But I've been using my Crashly mug, which is the perfect size if you're recovering from anything. These typically for my day-to-day drinking are like too small, but they keep getting me up to go get refills, which is good because I need to get up and move around and whatnot. And there's Debbie. Hi there. Are you blaming us Greeks? Yes, it's always the Greeks' fault. Remember, the guy in my big fat Greek wedding would bring everything back to the Greeks. Everything goes back to the
everything. Greeks. They established all the things.
Right.
I love everything Greek. It's fabulous.
It is all the Greeks' fault for sure. There's Jay Lily. Welcome on in. Let's see. So we have our sponsor spotlight today with Firefly. We're going to bring those on in just a second. So get your questions going if you love the Firefly trays. I know personally, Firefly is my number one tray. Although I have since moved into kitting up into tray bricks. But the interesting thing is you would have saw this if you saw my whip chat. So because I have this limited mobility and have to use my left hand a lot, I got out like a small painting that I'm like, okay, if it goes wonky, it's going to be my wonky recovery painting, but it's not going to be one of my bigger whips, right? So it only has 20 colors. So I was able to kit up into all Inferno Nanos because I'm obsessed with the Inferno Nano. And I have bought some, like I have, this is like one from the Christmas, one of the Christmas packages, but then I have some here that they have oops sales every once in a while. So this one, as with any 3D printer, and Mel, you know this, they go, oh, we can't sell this. So it's an oops. So it's on sale.
It's got some invisible flaw that I can't find
nothing
when it shows up.
Yeah. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. Yeah. So I got, some of these that are really awesome.
That's a pretty one.
Right? This was, what was this? Chuck Along 24.
You get all the event trays, even if you didn't do the event.
Yeah, screw it. It's a sale, man. Here's this one. This is a Spangler, which, I mean,
I have done that before.
I don't do Spanglers a lot, but I I think this was one of my first. Well, that is like one of my first event trays for sure. But so I love them because I can open them one-handed, right, and then use them one-handed, work on them. But I'm doing the commercial here before we.
I was gonna say we should bring them on if you're gonna talk about their trays.
No, I want to like set everybody up. You've seen that they had the light up ones. This one, it's not. I have to charge this one, but it's
one of those.
lit up. Okay, and then they have this one that I'm going to have to get this hooked up while they're talking. But the one with the image in the top, and I'll light
your
that
Sammy. Your Sammy tray.
It's my Sammy tray. So I'm going to get that lit up while we're talking to them. So let's see. Linda says she loves her light up tray. Dragon Fireflies are my go-to trays at the moment. Love them. Actually received the event tray for this event not too long ago. Fantastic. Ausper says it's one of the first trays they bought from a small shop. Fantastic. Light up tray when Diamond painted on the couch. You know, the light up tray, there's something you said for that light up tray that it's just like, especially when you're using like dark drills or like you don't want to like have the heavy lights on and stuff like that. It's amazing.
It's like a light pad for your drills.
Yeah.
Hey, idea.
Ooh, light pad for the drills.
Trademark.
I love their Max one. I got a ton of color blockings. Yes. 310s in the Star Wars band. Oh, that's just good. Yes, absolutely. So what do you say we bring the masterminds on?
Bring them on.
All right. So everybody, I introduce to you Matt and Emily from Firefly. Hello.
They're already giggling over there.
They're like,
it
goofy intro.
It was weird. Rich cut out as soon as we got put in the back.
We can't
hear Rich.
Oh.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. So I had to pull it up on YouTube so that we could hear what was going on.
Can people hear you? I guess so. We would have heard from the audience. That's bizarre.
Yeah, we could hear him in the.
We could hear him in the
on YouTube.
But yeah.
Can you hear him now that you're on stage? Say something, Rich.
Say something, Rich.
No.
They can't hear you, dude.
But that's okay. But you can see the tray.
Yeah, it's I don't know if we got muted somewhere between there. We can hear you perfectly.
Figures. Well, go, Mel. Go right ahead.
Oh, well, fix your thing, dude.
I don't see any. I'm working on it.
Okay.
Oh, is that possible to mute just one person? I don't know.
Yes. It is. You're not muted for. Oh, he's gonna jump in and jump back.
That any better?
Oh yeah, there you are.
Rebooting always works.
All right. Well, I was just. I mean, you heard me. I was singing the praises of your trays and stuff like that, and I got my light up one put in here. So I want to know. I have a lot of questions because, like I was saying, truly, I am obsessed with Firefly. And yes, people are like, "Oh, I get the event trays too if they're on, go on groups and stuff like that." But so, first of all, how did Firefly start?
It's a little bit of a long story.
I guess I initially wanted to get into 3D printing. I've always liked to design and build things. Coming from a ornamental iron background, and then I went into towing, and I kind of I didn't have a way to build and design things anymore, and so I told my wife that I wanted to get a 3D printer, and she said absolutely not. Like no.
And famous last wifey words.
Yeah. So I was all bummed out. So I was trying to think of ways of, letting her, hey, I can make this stuff for you. And so she kind of went along with it, I guess, and ended up buying a cheap printer off of Amazon for Christmas one year.
Yep.
And I started designing trays like I promised her. And then she goes, well, this is actually, I came up with one with the trap door, whatever people call them. We call them a slider. And she goes, this is really cool if you can get it to work. And
I had my doubts.
She
challenge accepted.
And so, anyways, I got it to work, and she's like, "This is awesome." So I just threw it on Etsy to see what would happen,
Yeah.
and that's how it started. And we came up with the name from literally a poster down in our basement from the show Firefly.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay,
yes,
awesome.
I wanted you to say
So-
that so bad.
I love that show. I love that show,
I'm
and it's
such
coming
a
back.
Firefly
Too.
geek.
It
Oh my
is.
gosh.
So you came up with this whole mechanism of this slide and stuff just from your background in.
Well, I came up with the idea because I was starting to make a tray kind of like everybody else.
Yeah.
And I kept dropping the plug.
Yes.
And I was getting really frustrated with it.
Yes.
And I'm like, why can't it just be one piece? So
Yes.
and
And that's where my doubt was.
and that's where her doubt started. So
Yep.
I mean, in a way, I guess thank you for the doubt because you made him make it work, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Just because brown coats unite, you know it. That is
Yes.
an awesome show. So, I mean, because I think obviously, and Mel, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the thing that puts Firefly in a different category is you're not having to keep track of that stopper.
Mhm.
Nobody else is doing that.
Right. And I'm seeing it a little bit, but clearly, much like when we were talking to Christina, this is the OG no stopper, and you have the two different kinds. You have the one just with the like the Inferno Nano here that I have with the little thing that opens the door.
Mhm.
And I have the one that spins. I forget which one that's called.
yeah, the switch, the one that the folding.
Yes.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the switch. And then we had for a while a flip, which was like a rack and pinion design with gears.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
And we do. I've tried a bunch of different things.
Yeah.
Which one is more popular, the slide or the switch?
Oh, well,
Honestly, it goes in phases.
yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
I would say popularity between the Inferno and the switch lines for sure.
Yeah.
And the sizes.
Yeah.
I would say the Nano is probably one of the more popular sizes since it's an easy tray to hold.
It's very
Yeah, it's just the perfect size for most.
Mhm.
Yep, it's a very medium-sized tray.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So Emily, were you the diamond painter
Yes.
looking for the tray? Okay.
Yep.
How long have you been diamond painting?
How long have we had Firefly?
Well, since 23, 22, so
4 years. So probably 5 years.
Okay.
Between me and my eldest daughter, we both diamond painted. She's gonna be 16 now, or she is 16 now, I'm sorry. So we were both diamond painters. We started off with the cheap little Amazon kits until we found bigger and better things. But yeah, we did a lot of trial and error on trays and kits and all that stuff, and just couldn't find anything we were that happy with. So
And which was the first tray?
the Ignite.
Okay.
Which is basically the same thing as a Nano, the Inferno Nano,
Yeah.
minus the removable trash bins. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
it was
So
all fixed.
here you have. I don't want to dump all my stuff out, but you have the trash bin, and this one has the push through, so that
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah,
go.
the removable trash bin. Yep.
Okay.
So initially, the Ignite line was the startup, and I kind of, went with Fire on that, Fire Ignite. So it was the startup. So it
Yeah.
kind of had a big meaning there, and then everything kind of, the Inferno was the second line, and more of an expansion, I guess, of the same startup. So,
Nice.
yeah. So my favorite line, I think, is probably the Inferno. It's definitely one of the more popular ones. and now we're doing a lot more light up trays, which take considerably a lot more time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's yeah.
And I love the fact that I know when I was first getting Firefly trays, it's like there's sort of you could troubleshoot on your own, because I think I messaged one time and the switch thing that was coming out came out a little too easy, and it was either you or Emily who said, "Oh, heat it up just a little bit and bend it, and then it's gonna." And ever since then, it's like I could troubleshoot my own, and it's great. It just shows you that it's a quality product because you can sort of handle it, take care of stuff at home, and not having to keep
Right.
Right.
Well, it's thick enough so it's not going to break if you do
Exactly.
that. There are
Yeah.
some trays that are so thin that if you did that, it would completely destroy it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we started to, I got to get better at doing it, but sometimes we have people reach out and they say, "Hey, I have a problem with this or that." If you ever do have a problem, please message me. I'll walk you through it or make a video. I've been starting to make videos on a few little maintenance things on certain trays, like the sliders, on how to adjust those, and the proper way to open the switch tray. That was one.
Yeah.
And so it's just kind of in my mind, I think like, well, it's really easy, but then she struggles with it, so then I have to explain it to her how I meant it to work.
Yeah.
And so if there's ever any issues, message me or her.
Yeah, you
And
guys are really good about messaging, and you're
it's,
you saved my bacon last year at the very last minute with the magic tray, and I'm like, we're so getting them this year again. I'm gonna give those poor people some head start. Yeah, these turn out so good. I mean, they.
Yeah. So here's this year's tray.
Yeah.
The magic
Last year's
design.
with the dragon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have that. So I will take, I forgot who said, "Oh, I get the event trays if when I don't do them." The event trays that I do, and I think I said this during my whip and chat, I'm sort of weird. I display them. Like they go up on my counter here and I display them. Whereas if it's an event that I didn't do and I'm just using it sort of as a utility tray, it goes with the trays. But I love that. I mean, I have several Firefly trays up here for the different events and stuff that I've done. So tell us about, has there been a tray idea that you've wanted to try that just didn't work out?
Well, yes
Probably
and
one or
no. I have my the one that really kicked my butt was the battery powered one, the Twinkle, and I believe you were holding one up a little while ago. That one I've been working on. That one I was working on for a very long time.
Yeah.
That one was probably, I guess, the biggest challenge that I've had to overcome yet. And as far as one that I haven't been able to do, I think that's the only one. And I mean, it's working now, but
the thing about Matt is if he has this idea and he wants it done, he will hyperfixate until
he'll work on it till it works.
Until it's there.
I'll push everything off sometimes. So
yeah, so even stuff that's like, okay, well, this event tray needs to be done.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah, last year you were trying to get the Twinkle, the debut for the Twinkle. I remember during the same time that I was bugging you, and I'm like, I know you guys are busy, but
it's one of those ones that I gotta say, Matt, you have to put it away for a second and work on this, please.
Well, once you launch an event tray, then it's just a matter of taking orders.
Yeah.
But I know he was obsessing over that Twinkle, so I'm like, let's wait for the release. It's been almost a year you had that Twinkle on the market.
Yeah. I do have a lot of little ideas that I haven't been able to work out on that tray yet, and updates, and
well, look how pretty it is. Aww.
Eventually I'm looking at wireless charging. I'm looking at
like a USB charging thing.
Yeah, and the other thing too is I can make pretty much anything work.
Yeah,
I can make anything work, but it's the cost point that and these aren't cheap trays. They're not.
That's what I was going to ask. I'm like, is it expensive.
The Twinkle, the base one, not the Element version, but the Twinkle base, that's a, what is it, $55 tray. It's not cheap. And but we're making everything here, and
Mhm.
every tray that I work on, it's me building it. And
It's not just a print and play. He has to solder the wires together. He has to put it is not as simple as just like an Inferno or an Ignite where it's just printing, and then we just check it over. It is him literally building the entire mechanics of it.
There's a lot of things that you don't see that are in that tray, and one is charge protection, and so you don't want it to plug it in and overcharge.
So it's not a
and burst.
kit. You build the kit that goes inside.
Right.
He builds everything.
I build everything, and
Yes.
the batteries have a circuit in them which I don't build, which protect everything. So if there's anything that breaks, it's designed to shut off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did we lose Rich?
He's got it. He's I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's it's designed to shut off. There's different things, and those it all costs money to do.
Yeah.
And so I want to do wireless charging eventually. I actually want to make the tray smaller, the body of it
Right.
eventually,
Less
but less bulky, yes.
Mhm.
And so there's a lot of different things that I would like to see that are still a challenge for me.
You got to find somebody to build the electronic part of it so that you can just feed it into the.
That would be cool.
3D printing.
I also have a quality standard that I fight with, and I don't like relinquishing that.
Yeah. There's
So,
that.
but yeah, it's there's a lot going into it, and the battery is probably the most expensive part outside of assembling it. So.
Yeah, I was going to ask you if you ever made that Twinkle as an event tray, but now I know that that's probably not feasible.
We can with the notice.
I see.
And then because the lids are they're all going to be one thing, and but if you do a notice, then
we did do an event
lid.
An event lid that they could purchase their own Twinkles or whatever, and then just do a lid for it.
Oh, good idea.
The lithophane lid. We did do that last year.
That's for Dakota-thon.
That's for Dakota-thon, yeah.
Dakota, yeah.
Yep, Dakota-thon.
But yeah,
I have one of those. I have a regular one, the regular Dakota-thon tray.
Yes, so we did that last year, and that's relatively easy to do because if you buy your own Twinkle, and it's just printing the lithophane lid. So that's easy enough to do. It's just the whole thing that we need the time.
And we can also do regular lids with that too if you don't like the lithophane.
Right.
It doesn't have to be a light up lid. So
correct.
Yeah. So sorry about that. Step away. I have a little dry mouth from this meds, and I wanted to get my battery pack because. So is this technically a Twinkle just with the special lid?
So that is a pyro on the back side. All of our trays should have a name on the bottom of them. So, but that one's the pyro.
Of course, this is not going to translate well, but it's a light up inside. But then see how this is like it's textured.
Mm-hmm.
When you have the light on, which it's not going to work really well here, it's actually a picture of my dog sitting in a turkey cooker when I first got him, because I'm like, well, if it's a 12-pound turkey and he's a 12-pound turkey, he should fit. But this is something that, again, I have up that I will turn on and have this awesome picture of my dog in it too. So this is a matter of just layers of filament, right?
Yep. That one just goes the lithophane. The thicker the filament or the thicker the lid is in that particular area, the darker the image becomes in that spot. So,
so the program, does the program translate that for you?
It does, yes. So I enter the parameters, and then when I export it, I guess, to the lithophane STL, it looks so weird on a screen. It looks 10 times.
No.
When you look at it in person, you're like, oh, I guess I can kind of see how it looks, but
Yeah.
a lot of times you're looking at it like it just looks like a blob in a screen. So, but yeah, it's.
It's so
I
cool.
actually remember making the picture of your dog.
We
So,
did it a couple times.
yeah, that one. There's a lot of them. We do more than one time.
Yeah, we print them more than once, quite
love
often,
I love it.
and it's
Uh,
mainly because we have to edit the photo, or he has to edit the photo.
I think I have a matching release paper with that picture too.
Oh.
Carol asks, what's the difference between the Nano and the Nano Plus?
So the Nano Plus is about an inch and a quarter longer than the Nano.
So if you know the Ignite line, it's going to be very similar to an Ignite Plus.
Okay.
With the only difference being the removable trash bin.
With the details of the Nano.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the pen holder. It's got the pen holder as well.
Yes.
So some of the other sizes, and again, this is not a great representation, but here's the Inferno Mini, which is the same thing, just smaller.
I have the Max.
You got the Max.
Oh yeah, the Max.
Yeah. It holds my washi tape.
So we actually we got rid of the Ignite line because it was confusing a lot. And the Inferno was very similar to the Ignite, with the exception of the removable trash bins and the pen holder. And so we actually made another tray to replace our Ignite XL, and so they'd have basically all the sizes that the Ignite line had.
Yeah.
And so it's just the Inferno XL now, which is just a slightly longer variant. And I'm just trying to make the website a little easier to navigate, I guess.
And then-
I've never ordered from the website. I just ordered you guys from like Facebook or an event
Okay.
tray.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have the app too. So
Because
Yeah, Melanie's
app.
special. She's special, and she doesn't do things like anyone else. She just, goes right
well,
to.
I'm just lazy. I'm like, I'm just gonna get the one that's already designed. I don't want to pick out my own color.
well, a lot of times you cut out the wait time too, because everything we do is made to order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes the depending on how busy we are with the twinkle trays and everything like that, it can take a while. So
Yeah.
Oh, you hurt Berta's feelings. Is this because they discontinued the Ignite, Berta? That's her favorite tray.
Yeah, I saw that.
She's gonna be buying all the Ignites that are out on D-Stash.
so she can message us.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wants the Ignite.
All this
We can
special-
still make the Ignite.
All right, so the Element. Now the Element, this is the one with the 3 different inserts, right?
Yep, sometimes
So-
4, depending on which one you order.
So this was, if I recall, this was the first time I saw the swappable bases. But basically, so here's one that you get that you can single place
Oh.
out of.
Single
Cool.
placer, yep.
And then this is your normal
The lines, yeah.
straight up lines. And then this one sort of groups it into your different multi-placer sizes.
Multi-placer, yep.
And the way it works is that you have the tray, right? You have that hole in the bottom, and then you could put this is a lot of fun trying to do one-handed, but you could put your base here, and then when you want to swap it out, you swap it out, you do this, and then you put in the different base. So what was your thought process going into this one?
So when I made that one, I was actually Emily was saying she didn't know if she would like the idea of having the single place or the multi place, and I said, well, I could make a tray that just to try it out, and So then I started kind of designing a tray, and I'm like, well, wait a minute, maybe other people have this same question. They don't know if they'll like it or not.
Yeah.
So I decided to make one with removable bottoms because in case they didn't like the single place or the multi place, they could go back to a traditional line tray. So I wanted to basically give it the option of, hey, you might like it having the multi placer, the single placer, or you could have all the options of in one tray.
Yeah.
And if you didn't like it, you could always go back to what you had. So it wasn't something you'd be throwing away because you didn't like it a certain way. So.
And what is the fourth insert that I'm missing?
So there's one on the Element S. There is a
Which is a Switch version of it.
yep, the Switch version of the Element. So it's got the foldable spout. I threw in a fourth one in there with we call it the washi hack, and it's the lines with the space. Some people call it a space bar, a space, a ledge. We added that to the line of that tray.
Okay.
Say
It's kind of a gift.
the
for-
twinkle Twinkle plus E
Oh yeah.
has the fourth one, and does the Pyro have the fourth one?
Well, the twinkle. So we have several different trays with the pyro, which is our corded light up tray. We have the plus E on it. That's basically just saying it's the Element and the pyro together.
Okay.
So it'll have the bottoms. So if you like the replaceable bottoms on it, you can get the tray, light up tray in that version. So the Twinkle, there's 4 different bottoms with that one.
Twinkle
Or
comes
the
with,
Twinkle plus E. There's some different bottoms.
just trying to remember if the Pyro comes with all 4.
I just realized you guys don't have that ledge. That's funny because I don't even miss it when I'm using these trays.
Yeah, and I'm looking because one of my early ones I still have the tape in it.
The washi tape? Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think I ever used washi tape. It just kind of started coming with my trays, so I'm like, whatever.
So here's one of my first ones that I have that piece of washi tape here.
Mhm.
Gives it that ledge effect, but I do like that the ledge, the washi tape hack, whatever you want to call it. I do like that concept, and I'm glad to see it being made into a lot of trays these days, actually. And here's an event tray that you guys did for this was Lone Star
That's the
yes,
the retreat.
Retreat. Yeah,
Lone Star
Lone
Retreat.
Star.
Stay Golden. Yep.
Right.
That was one that I went to.
That's right. I have a collection of the minis now because you keep throwing them into the retreat bags, and I'm like,
Oh yeah.
Gore! This is awesome. The mermaid one. They
Yeah.
mentioned it earlier. The mermaid one that we got from Crafter's Paradise last year was
Oh
fire.
yeah.
Loved it. I'm like, what?
I really liked so you usually do like a Christmas collection as well.
Yep.
Right. So here, well, this was for Jingle Drills one year.
Mhm.
That one.
That's still one of my favorites.
Wait, is that like 3D
Yeah.
ridiculousness? Oh my gosh.
And
That's
then
awesome.
this was just a Merry Christmas one from you guys.
Cute.
I do have, hold on, where is it? Here it is. This one.
Rich has the biggest collection of firefly trays of anybody I know.
I love this one just because, first of all, the colors are like my jam, but this one is quite special for you guys. This was
Oh
your
year 1.
the Ignite, the one that started it all, 2023
That's an anniversary one. That's
anniversary tray. And again, that I have my washi tape in it.
So is that your logo? Is that your little logo on the top?
Yep. That's our logo. Yep.
Like I don't see that logo very often.
Yeah.
Or is that just because you're doing designs all the time? Is that on the regular trays?
It's on the bottom of a lot of our trays, on the Infernos. It's on the side.
On the side of them.
It's in a few places.
Okay.
It's on
That's
our
a
app.
nice logo. It's very cool.
Thank you.
Here was another Christmas one that was just sort of like a relief.
Oh, cute.
I will say that one of my favorites are, and I don't know, I just love the
Oh yeah, the buffalo plaid one.
this one and the white one. Yeah.
Mhm.
Somebody lives in the Midwest.
Hey,
Mhm.
grunge was big in Seattle, wasn't it? Didn't Kurt Cobain like
Buffalo plaid is the Midwest. That's different than grunge.
let's see what some folks are saying.
Linda has a question.
Let's see. Thank you, Shay, for dropping the link in there.
Yeah.
Carol, I have the Mermaid Trade you show. Which one is that? Which one was that?
I answered those questions.
Okay.
She was looking for the Inferno Nano.
There's one problem. I never see Firefly trays on D-Stash. Okay, here's the secret.
It's true.
So the mysterious oopses that they have that really aren't oopses. I'm gonna tell you, I got one that you could truly see the oops, but it's like I don't care about it because it doesn't affect anything.
It's
But
like on the bottom.
This one, the side is like a little chewed up just inside, but it doesn't affect the tray. So follow their Facebook page, and every once in a while they'll say
our private group.
The
group.
Yeah,
Group
the
page.
members group. Yeah.
Follow the group, the members group, and watch for their oops sales. And you guys just had one recently, right? I had to go hide because I'm like I can't spend more money right now.
Myself like because it's a draw, right? You say I want.
Yeah,
we do
random number generator.
I either get no trays or I get 14 trays.
Yep.
And then I'm like, ooh, I gotta chill out.
And you guys used to do it actually on the store, right? So that you could go.
Yeah, we did. You know, we try to make everybody happy.
Yeah.
And some people really loved the in the store because then they could just put it in a cart. Mm-hmm. But then we were getting a lot of messages saying that they hated it because they'd put it in their cart and they tried to check out and then it would get pulled from the cart because someone checked out faster than they did. Mm-hmm. And so then we decided to go back to Facebook with it.
That's part of Diamond Painting Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't want to see people upset though either, so it's just kind of the random number generator works. I think a little easier in that regard. So
the benefit of the site was you could get I think I got both of these colors. I think you were discontinuing this dark cherry color.
Yeah.
And I was able to grab both of them just because I put them in my cart and get them right. That's where you can get some of the Firefly trays at a bit of a discount, sort of like on a D-Stash type thing, because they're mysterious oops type things. And sometimes you have mismatched lids, no lid, whatever. So
and a lot of times too, not to interrupt you, but we use the oops sales. Sometimes we'll get random rolls of filament, and we'll decide to run a bunch of different trays, random sizes, different lineups, and print a bunch of those trays just to burn up the roll. And so there might not be anything wrong with them at all, but they are
not a filament that we typically carry.
Yeah. Okay. So that they just I guess it's something that we don't carry that particular color. Mm-hmm. It's not going to be on the website, so it goes on the sale.
Yeah. So
and everything's priced accordingly, and it's never going to be. We're not going to put something on there that doesn't work properly. Right. It's always good. If there is something wrong that you can visibly see, it's going to be cosmetic only. It'll never be function.
Yeah.
We recycle what we can on the ones that have functional issues, and we dispose the rest.
Yeah.
So Eve has a little hack here that says, she says that single grid tray comes in mighty handy if you tend to mix your drills by mistake and need to pick them out.
Oh,
that is a really good idea. And actually, now that we know that Matt, if you ask him for something, he makes it happen. Hey Matt, how about a drill separator?
Hey, you know what? I actually on our last live, I was talking about that. That's the one thing.
I'm a banker, so I'm picturing like a coin machine where it's like 939, 310.
Yep,
that would be a miracle.
I've dreamt that up, and I guess if you want to say something that I haven't been able to do yet, it's that, because I still don't know how I'm gonna do it.
Well,
That
that's
one-
what also these giant trays are good for too, because you can
Yeah.
just switch them through. That's why I'm still looking for the flaw in this one, but I haven't found it yet. But
I would like to see a separator that could do it by color.
Yeah.
yeah, that would be a game changer. You guys would make $1 million billion and never have to work
They'd
again.
probably cost $1 million billion.
Yes.
I know, you need like laser technology or
Exactly.
something.
That's
Check
always the
color.
problem. The
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Linda's asking that when the battery in the Twinkle dies, is it okay to use the light while it's plugged in?
Absolutely.
Yes.
So you can go ahead and use that. And this has the same type of mechanism to empty the drills as well.
Yes.
So it still has that. I love that Rich has 20 nanos kit up in. Actually, I have more. I have
Nanos,
more.
and they're not even that small. So, it's not
No.
like it's getting up in
Yeah.
tiny trays.
Yeah, but it was because I was sitting here and I was like, and even I'm gonna tell you, even though I use tray bricks now for a lot of my things, when I have to do like a big color blocking stuff, I dump it into a Firefly tray because
It lines up.
it's the light up, or it's just the fact of I'm not going to lose the stopper. And sometimes, if you're getting really crazy, you put this lid on and you just slap them out through the spout, and it's like you're not throwing drills everywhere.
Mhm.
That's my main thing. Let's see. I want a Halloween tray like the Ignite Mini. Well, Tammy, talk to them. Place your order. Tammy does business.
We might have some. Well, if you have an idea for a custom tray that you want, you can always message me, either on our website, on our through Facebook.
So I'm going to conduct a little business here. So with the light up trays, and I think I messaged Emily, and I don't know if she was brave enough to come to you. Are there colors available? Can the lights be some other color than white, or can the filament change so that the light looks different?
So, I mean, we can. I guess if you want it to be able to do white and another color, I would need to do a little bit of engineering. Figuring out how to swap the colors and whatnot.
Star Wars.
And I know where you're going with
Yeah,
this.
he knows where you're going.
And I actually thought about it a little bit. I've been thinking about it, and I'm like, well, how do I make a tray? I guess I want it to be still functional, because I'm worried that if you do red or green inside, it's going to kind of make some drill colors invisible. So what I was thinking about your idea is, what if we left the interior alone or somewhat stock, and then I was going to see on the outside, because I know a lot of colors will still shine through. So I was thinking if we did like a black exterior on the tray with a fine line around
Ooh.
it, so we could do like a red and green on the exterior. This is something that I was actually going to try to. I was going to try to do it today, but so you could do. But
gotta go. So let me let you off.
But I got the red and green idea. I guess I want to see if I do black and then do red, a thin line of red, to see if that would show through. Because I know on some lighter tray colors, the whole body lights up.
Yeah.
So, and the tray like you have, the Twinkle with the darker, with the darker body, it holds back all the light. So I'm thinking that we could make the exterior glow.
I did talk to him, Rich, and he is working on it.
That would be so cool.
Well, and that was, I think I was talking with, it was on a live with one of the lives here, and a lot of the folks in the chat are going to be taking part of the Star Wars event. Matter of fact, they were the ones who were like, we need a Star Wars event. And it's like, I've been thinking of things that, that you're so limited with licensing that you can't get, and that's when I was just like, wait a minute, colors. And then I'm looking up right, the Jedi lightsaber colors, and then the Sith
Yeah.
lightsaber colors, and you know,
Yeah. They all have different. There's green and blue and red
right.
and white. Is there a white one? Doesn't matter. I want
Well,
a
and then
Princess Leia tray.
yeah, I sort of came down to like Sith, black and red, and then Republic is typically white and orange. Or the Rebellion is white and orange.
But Luke had a blue saber, right?
Yeah.
So gotta have the blue.
Yeah, so that's where that whole thing came from.
So-
So go ahead.
I was gonna say that I was gonna try to print the black and red pyro, the corded one, right? Or do you want to see a twinkle, the battery power?
Whatever's easier.
Whatever you can make. Whatever's easier, yeah.
I mean, the pyros are nice. You know, they're corded, they're simple, they're you can add dimmers to them too. I don't know if you know that, but you can put dimmers on them. And but I mean, you could do we could do it that way first to see how it works, and then if it's something that you want to do it in a battery power version, we can do that too. So, but either way, we can do the lithophane lid, or we could do a custom lid with color on it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Debbie Rice says she loves Firefly trays. She tries others, but always goes back to Firefly. And the bonus, they're beautifully crafted, no stopper.
No stopper is awesome.
Thank you for dropping the private Facebook link here that everybody can get into now if they're not already there. Michelle Eagle says she has got her first Firefly and she loves it. And let's see. Berta says need to tell Nancy that drill's not everywhere. We have a friend who, when we're at retreats, she gets up and there's just drills everywhere.
She's so organized and proper and prim, and then she gets up and it's like drills all over the floor. I'm like, do you have a trash container? She doesn't care. They just fly everywhere. Krista Place is here. Hey.
Yeah. So let's see. Glow in the dark filament. Is there a glow in the dark filament?
There is, yes.
Okay.
Yep. And actually, our last sale that we had some glow in the dark, and I believe
two sales ago.
Was it 2 sales ago?
Yep, it was 2 sales ago. There was glow in the dark. There was the rainbow glow in the dark, and then there was the UV.
The UV one.
UV that turned pretty. It was a.
There was a rainbow one. It was rainbow.
The rainbow was the glow.
Yep.
And then there was a UV that turned
blue, green.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I don't remember.
It doesn't matter. He's like, it's over, gone.
It's something.
Historical.
You
I always tell my husband, stop complaining. That's historical. Moving on.
Yeah.
Cheryl is asking, can the light up trays be made with low profile walls?
No, not at this time. And the reason for that, the battery. The battery and the battery sits here and the electronics sit on top of a little shelf. So I mean, I could do a low profile that would still have to have a thick top or a base, and then it could go down, down by the light, but the thick body part there wouldn't have no way of making smaller.
So the twinkle, this one is pretty deep, but the pyro, this one is not as deep. And is that because there's not a battery in here?
Correct. Yep.
Okay. So if someone wanted a lower, like this could be an option. If they wanted,
it could be. Yeah, I could make that happen.
Let's see. Do the event tray listings say when low profile walls are an option?
So low profile option, or I guess low profile is pretty much an option all the time. Just basically, when you're checking out, you can just write low profile in the special instructions during checkout. And
Switch minis.
Yeah, I can't do a low profile on a Switch Mini.
And then of course the twinkle.
Yeah, and the twinkles and the Switch Minis.
So if you
Have
want
to.
the low profile walls, put it in the comments, and if you can do it, you can do it.
Yes.
If not,
Correct,
you'll let
yep.
me know, essentially.
Same goes if you want that washi hack and it's not in like the listing. Like if you wanted Inferno Nano with a washi hack, you just have to put that in the comments when you're checking out. We
Oh.
will do the washi hack.
Okay.
And there's no additional cost for that,
Correct.
for those.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not
customized
something
mixes.
hard to do.
Yeah. Nice. And we've now
Jess
Uh,
is
set Jessica off. Jessica
Explaining it.
is the Star Wars nerd, so she's going on through all the lightsabers. So if you
girl,
need
you
to,
are a Star Wars nerd too. Don't give her
if you
that.
need a dissertation on lightsaber colors for any of your research, it's right there in the chat.
Okay.
That.
Yeah,
Well,
maybe
Matt and
screenshot
Emily
that
would
so I
like to
have
know
it.
it. You should read it.
Manny says she got the temperature color changing one. She loves it.
Yep.
And Katie Bug is here. Welcome on in. You're not late. You're perfectly on time. And she's installing a toddler car seat in the heat. Yuck. Well, I like the heat. I would
love the
I would
heat.
love the heat.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds nice. Now you guys are in
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
I knew it was one of the M ones.
Minnesota.
And I
So it was 80 degrees. Was it Friday?
Yep.
It was 80 degrees on Friday. And we have a high of 43 today.
Yep.
Where in Minnesota?
St. Cloud Central. Yeah.
We're just
north of there.
We had a house in Wilmer,
Oh, okay.
and we would go to St. Cloud for breakfast places.
Oh.
We were out in the boomsticks. It was like nothing out there.
I know that I forgot how I think I was tracking like one of my packages. I'm like, oh, you guys are not too far away. And I love that because I get my trays really quick once you
You're in Illinois, right?
Yeah, and you guys were heading through some point, and
Yes.
I was like, oh, I wish I could come see you guys or something to meet you.
We try to do that once a year.
Yep.
That's a cool idea. That's a very cool idea.
We would love to, anyways. Or next time we go through that area, we'll make sure we get a hold of you because we'd like to meet you too.
And any of your oops trays that happen to be in a box.
But you don't want to go through the trouble of
Don't worry about that website crap and the Facebook crap.
Rich will be in the hallway with his trench coat, like
we always whenever we travel, Emily and I were kind of like, let's do like a geo stash.
Yeah, we wanted
Oh,
to
I
do
love
And then-
geocaching.
I would
Like
love to do that.
That would be so much fun. And
I
then we're
would.
like, we're gonna go through this area. We're gonna put it down. Nobody's gonna know where it's at, or someone's gonna get hurt doing it. And like, you start thinking about all the what ifs.
Well,
But
and then
We
we
do it
always
at a
go
retreat.
We go
Yeah.
through like at midnight, like because we don't. When we're going through Chicago, we try to do Chicago in the middle of the night.
Yes.
We hate Chicago and Atlanta, Georgia, because
the traffic.
we're usually
The
going.
traffic.
Yeah. So we're sitting there. I'm like, well, those would be the ideal places to go hide stuff.
Right.
But I'm not stopping
And hunt for stuff.
at 2:00 in the morning in Chicago. That's just asking for trouble.
Right?
Yeah, it'd be a lot of fun to do though, and it's always on our mind whenever we travel.
Well,
Yeah,
Cheryl Gerhardt's here. She says you could come to the Tall Oaks retreat at Tima's. Come and check out her new retreat thing. That would be cool.
That would be
Yes, that would be cool. I've seen.
And where is that?
Tima, she's in
Was it
Missouri.
Missouri?
Missouri, outside of St. Louis, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Cheryl says, also asked you, both light up trays have a battery, or is it a tray that's just plug in? So the pyro is just plug in, right?
Yep.
No
Correct.
battery. No battery in that.
So it has your USB port on it, and then the
That's why it has a
twinkle
lower wall.
has the battery.
Yes.
Let's see. Jessica says she feels seen. Good. I'm glad. I also went to high school with Jessica, so I can give her some crap. Hi, Sarah Ann. Welcome on in. Ausper says Rich will save the arm sling so he can sneak the oops trays. That's a good idea. I'm gonna be like, show me your shop, and they'll be like, well, here's this, and I'm gonna be like, yeah,
Arm sling. And then he refills it at Timo's house.
I was just gonna say, and then I can go to Tima's and I can fit a lot of bling in here.
You can get some bling in there.
Yeah, just west of St. Louis, says Cheryl. And Carol is one of my neighbors here in the suburbs of Chicago. She says there's too much traffic here in Chicago. And I 100% get you guys going through Chicago in the middle of the night and Atlanta, because I drove through Atlanta one time at mid, forget it. That was worth some Chicago.
And we're always pulling our camper. So it's kind of, trying to find parking or trying to find, so we're very limited to basically fuel stations, and that's it.
Yeah.
And
we've met a lot of people at those fuel stations.
Yeah, we have.
So you can meet at a truck stop and have,
Yep.
Yep, we have. We had breakfast with someone in
well, we made
at
a few
a Denny's.
stops.
We stopped in a gas station in I can't even remember where they were anymore, but like one was in Georgia, one was in
A couple in Illinois.
So we've met. I was taking pictures with them. We were giving out trays if they were.
We were doing that instead of the
We did that instead of the geocaching. So
you guys made it down to, do you go the same place when you go camping and stuff? Because I know you made it down to Stacy, Lady Lade one time, right?
Yep.
We've seen her.
So Emily and I used to live in Fort Pierce, Florida.
Mhm.
Okay.
And we lived there for a couple of years. And we like to go back there, and hopefully someday we will be back there again, living there. But we would like to anyways. And but anyways, we like to go there, visit there. We have friends there.
Yeah.
So yeah, when we go traveling down to Florida, it's generally the same campground. We try to get the same campsite. It's just
we used to do that too. We were like, we need this campsite next year. That's the best.
we have our favorites.
Totally makes a difference.
Absolutely.
Cheryl's really doing the hard sell here. She's reminding everybody that Tall Oaks has a camper parking and bigger amp for it, just no water hookup. So you could even do or bring a printer and do a remote
Drag that thing over the Rockies and over the Cascades, and then you can come and camp out in my area, on the peninsula or something. And
Shay says, come to Texas and stop at Buc-ee's. I'm obsessed with Buc-ee's.
We are obsessed with Buc-ee's too.
Well, there's going to be one in southern Wisconsin now.
They don't have a Buc-ee's.
We'll be there.
I'll meet you there. I will meet you there.
Okay.
I was going to say, you tell him which Buc-ee's, and
I'll be the one waiting for the fresh brisket to come off the line.
See, we get
jerky by the pound.
So they have a
Philly.
It's a Texas. Is it the Texas?
Texas cheesesteak.
A Texas cheesesteak burrito.
So good.
No.
Yes.
Buc-ee's has that?
Texas, Buc-ee's. You gotta go Texas.
It's so amazing.
If I could, I'd buy it.
I don't remember seeing that.
We honestly, last time we were there, we talked about buying all that they had and then sticking them in our freezer just so that we could continue eating them.
I may or may not have packed 2 brisket sandwiches in my suitcase when I came home from last week. I'll be like, it's fine. There's no bacteria. It's fine. we had that for dinner when I got home.
Yep. Understandable.
I don't understand. Like Buc-ee's is a thing. It's just a thing.
It's a vacation destination for some,
It really is.
It
really is.
It would be for us if But we love barbecue. We love we got a smoker that we carry with us.
Yeah.
When we go camping, so
you got the jerky. You got. I had a mate the first time I went to
beaver nuggets.
The beaver nuggets. I went with Berta, and Berta's a bad influence. And I spent $400 on all this crap. I had to make a roll for myself. that stop buying things. I could only buy things that were like Bucky related or had Bucky. No more of the gift crap and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I've officially started my t-shirt collection of like the different towns, right?
I did that with In and Out way back in the 90s.
Nice.
We were in a storm in Georgia, and it was we were.
It just poured.
It was
all of a
raining.
sudden.
It was raining so hard, and we were pulling our fifth wheel, and the whole truck, camper, everything just it leaned, and it was normally with our previous campers, we get a lot of the sway, but this was a new. We leaned, and because the fifth wheel is it's rigid to the truck. And
Okay.
it doesn't. It leans with it leans with the truck. So
the
anyway,
truck leans too.
Yeah, the truck leans too, and I did not like that feeling
No,
at
that's
all.
bad.
And so I'm like, okay, well, we're taking the exit. Well, it just happened to be a Buc-ee's, and it was downpouring. We pulled in, we got fuel, and we all came out. We were like holding all this stuff. We're all wearing Buc-ee's sweaters.
Yeah, 'cause
Blankets.
We were all
Coffee
soaked.
cup.
We had Buc-ee's sweaters on. We had just armfuls of food, and we're like happier than all get out, going back to our vehicle.
Yep.
And that's
We
what
did that
Buc-ee's
too. It was
does.
like 1,000 degrees outside. I'm like sweatshirt, blankie, all the
Well,
things.
and that's the thing. That's what happened. It was like 80 degrees, and then all of a sudden it downpoured, and it was like we were soaking wet, and it all of a sudden was like 60 degrees, and we're like, oh,
Yeah.
so we had to all go get sweatshirts. And
Yeah, oh,
Yeah.
bummer.
The-
I'm like, gotta go shopping.
I think the first time I ever saw Buc-ee's, it was 2 a.m. and it
Yeah.
was up on a hill and it was glowing. And I'm like, what is that place? As I'm driving by, and that was in
It's
Georgia.
heaven. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
next
Yeah.
life,
Is
the
that
next
heaven?
plane of existence that you found glowing.
Yeah.
in the
go to the
distance.
Sevierville, Tennessee one, and it is literally incredible.
That one's on a hill.
That one is on a hill.
I
And
just
Like a
it's-
church.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
yes.
Look at it.
I
And it's
just-
also one of the largest, I think. It has
Yeah,
I
like
think it is one of the largest ones.
Yeah.
and it has the most pumps or something.
Yeah, we ended up. We drove there. We were camping not too far from there in Pigeon Forge, and we went
been
there
there.
and filled up the truck, and went and got some of those Texas cheesesteak burritos, and
So good,
I got
those.
fuel for like $1 less than what we were paying anywhere else,
Yep.
and I got a free car wash out of the deal.
wow.
And
Texas
so then we sat
cheesesteak
for a half hour in the
burritos.
car wash line.
Yeah.
Texas
It was a nice
cheesesteak.
car wash.
Yeah, it was a really nice car wash.
Elspeth says that sometimes they hop in the car just to go to Buc-ee's. It's about an hour and a half one way. I
That's
don't
my
blame
girl
you.
right there.
don't
Make an
blame you.
overnight trip.
Absolutely.
The first
Yeah.
Buc-ee's I went to was when we went to San Antonio and New Braunfels, Texas, and we pulled up on this thing, and I was just like, why do you need so many gas pumps? But they're all filled. It was
Yeah.
just incredible. So I think we went back there again, and I'm like, there's condominiums for sale right across the street, and come over here and get my sandwiches and stuff. So I was
Exactly.
I'm just gonna live here. I have
Yeah.
all my stock options over here across the
Right.
street.
Well,
Exactly.
and and Buc-ee's apparently pays really well, so I mean, I could work there.
Oh. They had
True.
a chart. Were you there when the chart of what everybody makes? I'm like,
They have it
and
on
I
the
went and
pumps.
got a teaching degree, and I could have worked
Yeah.
at Buc-ee's to make more
Yeah.
money than that.
Exactly.
I saw a TikTok the other day that someone ran across that sign. It's like a sandwich board that they had standing out on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
And they're like, the general managers or the managers themselves are six figures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 figures. And again, two degrees and 30 years in industry. And it's like, and I could just go work at Buc-ee's and get that
Exactly.
and probably get a free brisket sandwich at lunchtime.
Yeah.
Right?
You could probably get a manager job just like that with your
yeah.
degree.
I look at those signs. I'm like, man, I risk my life for less.
Yeah.
I
And,
know. You're like, I'm in the wrong line of work.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So what's next for Firefly? Do you have anything in the
Buc-ee's
works that
tray?
that you want to?
Well,
Bucky's tray.
the Bucky's tray, yeah.
Also,
Might have to
tray
do
that keeps
that.
my biscuit sandwich
Collab.
warm.
Yeah.
I know, it's-
So one of the things that I want to do, or that I'm working on currently, is expanding the Twinkle line of battery trays.
Okay.
And
We've been at smaller and larger.
the first one actually is weird as it is. The smaller one is the hardest.
oh yeah.
So, and I wanted to have a ridiculous amount of runtime, like the ones that we currently have. When I first made the tray, I was shooting for 3 hours
Yeah.
of runtime, and I guess the most successful tray that I had when I first initially threw out my teaser on our Facebook page was a 3 hour runtime, and I disassembled a headlamp for all the electronics.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So it was kind of weird. I repurposed everything, and but then the charging port was in the wrong place. You couldn't use it when it was charging. There's a lot of things that I didn't like about it and that I wanted to change.
Your
But
brain. I want to be in your brain.
I don't know if you do.
Being able to build all that stuff.
So I changed everything, and I ended up getting a runtime up to 12 hours.
Holy smokes.
So if you plug those things in, and it'll actually last around 14.
Yeah.
But I can put a bigger battery in it. I have all kinds of stuff in there. But anyways, I want to miniaturize that. It's going to shorten time of kind of going for about 7 hours for runtime on the minis, just because they're going to have smaller batteries and they're not a whole lot smaller.
Right.
But I also do want to miniaturize the components. So that's difficult. So that's the next thing that I'm currently working on.
And that's one of the we get a lot of questions of, can we make it lighter? And it's
the batteries weigh a lot.
the battery weighs a lot.
I mean,
I thought it was just like a string of twinkle lights that you strung inside of your tray.
No.
That is not what you're doing.
So
You're high tech.
I'm using a Cobb LED light in there. And actually there's the tray itself is several pieces.
Yeah.
The interior is sitting on its own chassis.
Yeah.
There's an internal chassis that everything's mounted to.
It has a switch and everything.
And yep.
And the switch sits on top of the switch. This switch.
Yep.
How does it do that? That's crazy.
So there's a lot going on there.
There's a lot of parts. Yeah, that's a cool tray though.
These are just amazing. Absolutely amazing.
So cool.
And all of the trays, they're just so well made that they have a great hand feel and whatnot. So I mean, I just love it.
Yeah, the weight of those twinkles are heavy. They're heavy. They're heavy.
Those are sit on the desk trays.
You don't want to sit there and hold that for hours on end. I wouldn't.
Your hand's gonna go.
I would like to see. I have I have several different batteries right now that I'm testing with the Twinkle Mini, and I'm working on a couple different components and different switches. And the other thing that I'm also working on simultaneously is a dimmer.
Yeah.
For the Twinkle.
Cool.
So
are you using like the disc batteries like you get in a watch?
No.
Are they not strong enough?
They're not strong enough.
Okay.
So I'm using a lithium ion battery.
Yeah, okay, you're using like camera batteries.
Yeah, similar. Yeah. So the battery that I'm using, the batteries are replaceable. So if you ever do buy one and it goes bad, you can always message us. We'll send you a new one. But you can send the tray to us, we can replace it.
Oh, there.
And so there's a lot of different things you can do. So if there's ever any issues with that, just let us know. But
you guarantee the batteries?
The batteries? Well,
Batteries wear
the
out,
battery
man.
should last a while. I mean,
Oh, okay. I was
you
gonna
know, I
say.
mean, you're paying a lot for a tray. I want to, we don't
Yeah.
ever advertise it, but we don't run away from our product either. So,
Right.
No.
um,
I've never had a problem, so I would never
Yep.
even.
but we've had in all the, I guess, in the year that we've had, we've been selling Twinkles now about a year. We've had maybe 5 come back.
Yeah, handful.
A handful come back,
That's pretty
and
good.
some of them were. I had one that was a bad battery,
Mm-hmm. So not
and
your thing, not your fault.
nope, it wasn't our fault. And I had one that was really weird. We plug it in, and you could unplug it. You could you could run it. It'd be fine. As soon as you turn it off, it wouldn't turn back on.
Huh.
And
Yeah.
I couldn't figure that one out. I got to take that one apart yet, but
Yeah.
it's
Wow.
relatively new.
But we replace them either way.
Right.
I mean,
Well-
if it's something like that, we just replace it. And
Yep. But it's something stupid. So,
yeah.
but those are the kinds of things I like to get those back if there's ever a problem,
Mm-hmm.
because I want to try and prevent those problems from ever happening. So,
Right.
and
So if you get this whole strip of color around it, right? That's what you're working on right now. The black tray with the color
yeah,
thing. Could
Yep,
you do it like in? Could you make the letters on the side glow?
the letters is in like
Like the mermaids in
oh
No, I'm not asking. I'm just saying, would it be the same principle? And you drop a little bug in your brain. I'm guessing it's going to sit there until you're like, wait a minute, I could do that.
I could.
You could do like Firefly, right? It would glow.
That would have you'd have to almost put 2 lights in there, wouldn't you?
Well, maybe, but
To do
the
in-
problem
inside.
the problem with it is, so if you think of each print as a layer, or I guess every tray when it's built as layers, and so if it's got multiple colors on this on the z-axis, it'll be printing. Let's say it's printing black, it'll print around, and if it's got to switch over to red on that layer, it'll switch over.
Oh yeah,
And
because
so if you're
that would
printing,
be like super duper tons of layers. Could go.
so there'd
up
be
and
tons of
down.
layers, and it's going to do a lot of
Right.
it's going to switch out a bunch of times. So if I'm doing black and I'm doing white on the inside, I'm already doing 2. So if I'm
Yeah.
doing black, white, and red, then I'm doing 3 switch out on each layer, and each tray will have 119 layers. So it's got to do 119. If that color goes throughout that whole tray, there's 119 swap outs on color, or times 3. So.
So your standard Inferno Nano,
Mhm.
the print time on this.
What is the print time?
What's the
Like
print?
on the.
It's about an hour and a half. About hour and 15 minutes.
And
that's
does
not bad.
it go up for when you have like the event tray that has different filaments in it?
Yes, it does go up. So on event trays, we print the lids and the trays separately.
Yep.
So
Okay.
we'll print
yeah.
all lids, and then we'll
So the
print all
tray.
trays. Right.
So
Yep.
the
And
lid
then,
would be its own thing.
yep. So we'll do like 4 lids at a time, on a printer, and then that might take 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
Okay.
Sometimes
You ever just- Go ahead.
depending on, I guess, complexity, it might take
Mhm.
longer. So some of our Christmas trays have taken 4 hours to print 4 of them. So
Okay. And now, approximately how many printers do you have going?
we have 18, 20 of them.
Okay.
So, and they're not always running 100% of the time, because sometimes the one will just go down. One will just that needs to be maintained. So
Yeah.
they're all they all have their own personality. We've named them all.
I've seen when they go crazy, they go crazy. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yes, they do.
they just lose their
We
everlasting-
have quite a few of them
Funny.
now with 10,000 plus printing hours on them.
Wow.
Wow.
So, and we're going to be start phasing out some of them and getting new ones, but just because they start to wear out. So
Yeah, and they're not cheap. So
no,
Elizabeth Spills Drill says her Firefly order is set for delivery this week. So that is
cool.
And Berta says, "Wow, Emily, no more Amazon printer."
No more Amazon printer.
No, it was kind of funny because when we started printing them, we initially just started buying more Amazon printers, and then within a month we were like, well, we need to get rid of these Amazon printers and order something else.
Because the printer or the tray that took an hour and a half now would take 5 to 7 hours on the old printers or the first printers.
So it's a speed thing and a multiple colors thing too, right?
Oh, so I was printing our Spark 4s, which are the little 4-place trays.
Yep.
Those trays on our first printer would take 14 hours.
Wow.
Oh.
And half the time it would fail.
Yeah.
So
not a waste.
yeah.
Then it pays to get a better printer because at some point you're going to pay more money.
Yeah.
Dealing with the
state. Drop any more questions that anyone has in the chat here. Sarah Ann Creations is asking, she's always wondered, do you have to vent 3D printers like you do a laser engraver?
It depends on the filament that you use. So we use PLA most of the time. There's some projects that I use other like ABS or PETG. Those will have an odor. The ASA or the ASA, PETG, and ABS. Those are all different types of plastic. Those will have fumes.
Right.
A PLA doesn't have. It's very, very minimal in fumes, and they don't need to be exhausted. In fact, the PLA is actually it's made from some type of cornstarch or something. So it's like a food grade, or not a food grade, but it's a healthier or safer
less
filament to
toxic
use. So
kind of filament.
yeah, less toxic. Thank you. But yeah, so no, we don't need to vent those.
Okay.
We still have air purifiers running. But
yeah, it's a lot of printers in
yeah,
the space.
and then the dehumidifiers too.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a big one.
Oh yeah.
Because if you get moisture in the filament, then you start getting a lot of failures. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. In Minnesota, that's a fun summer.
Yeah.
It's very humid there in the summer.
Yeah, we have a building that we're, I don't know if we'll ever get it done.
Yeah, really.
We
bought a building to put the printers in.
To put all our printers in it, and we haven't finished it. So it's just
it's a shell. So I mean,
it's it's wind and watertight. That's it. It's not
insulation, walls, power, electricity, all of that, and yeah,
that's a lot.
But yeah, we just and then when we started wondering, we have it all down in our basement, and we're kind of like, well, if we move it to the outbuilding, then we're gonna always have to be out there.
Yeah.
So
and who's trekking out in the 3 feet of snow?
Yeah.
Who's gonna do that?
You need a skyway for that.
So we kind of just turned that into a warehouse, for boxes and whatever else,
and bear stuff is in there.
Yeah, and I kind of repurposed it. So
yeah.
Cool.
And this is now, Matt, you're in towing, right? And
yes,
Emily, this is you're working outside the house. This isn't neither one of your full-time gigs.
No.
Right.
I used to be in banking too, actually.
Oh, really?
Actually,
okay.
I did. I left the bank that I was working at in June of last year, and now I do medical billing. So,
cool.
But yeah, it's still outside the house. We don't. We are away from our printers all day during the week. My mom does help. She does.
She runs the printers.
Runs the printers. So at least stuff gets printed, but I mean,
Then it just leaves after hours when we're home.
Yeah.
When we get home after 5 o'clock each day.
Yeah.
To
We're the
to actually
ones
go through and
go through.
go through the trays, make sure they're good, and prep the orders. So
Yeah.
That's a lot of side gig, guys.
yeah.
It is a lot of side gig.
That's like 2 full-time jobs.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why when we take our vacations, we take 2.5 week vacations because
Yeah,
we need to detach.
you need to leave it behind you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Has there been anything that you've created on the 3D printer just that you use in daily life that you're just like, wow, this is really something that needs to exist? I'm just curious because I have a feeling that I would be printing like stupid little things all day.
So I print a lot of things that I use at work, and I don't know if it'd be something that I would say that this needs to be in the real world, because I mean the chances are it already is.
Yeah.
I have an iPad in my tow truck, and I have a dash mount that I made for it that goes over the existing radio, and it looks like it's built in. And I use that every day. I love it. We 3D print things for our camper.
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen people make parts and pieces for campers and custom
Yep.
stuff for their vehicles.
And yeah, we 3D print all kinds of things. And, to be honest, I don't even know if I could ramble off one other thing that we use it for. Storage items. We've made 3D print shelves for. We have Google Nest Wi-Fi routers.
Yeah.
And I 3D printed these shelves that mount underneath other shelves so they don't take up, shelf work or shelf space. So, I mean, I guess I don't really have anything that would be out in the world yet.
Yeah.
You're all like, yet.
But
Yet.
hey, you never know. I come up with
Never
something.
know.
We
Absolutely.
made cup holders for the couch arms and
Yep.
stuff like that. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was probably one of my favorites. Printing one that goes between the cushions.
yeah.
Mhm.
So you have
Yeah.
a cup holder between the cushions.
Right.
Couch.
Without the armrest. Yeah, that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I know, Rich, you'd be printing
I know.
weird shit all day long, dude.
I know.
He needs a 3D printer just for that.
Like I need a new shoulder probably too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Got
an
your shoulder.
obsession though. So if you ever get one, it's
Yeah.
let's just clear your schedule.
Yeah.
I hear ya.
Your schedule and your
Well,
brain.
I have enjoyed getting to know you guys a little bit more about Firefly. I always thought that your name may be from the show, and I'm excited to know that have
Me
that.
too. I was like, please say that.
Yeah, and actually the font is very similar too.
I
on the
was
back of our
noticing
tray.
that too, but I wasn't gonna say it just
Yeah.
in case there was
Even the logo is a little.
copyright issues.
Like
It's a
it's-
little
No,
bit.
The
Yeah.
logo that's actually our second logo
Yep.
too. Our first one was very
It was more like a
it
bee.
was like clip art,
Clip
Yeah.
clip art B, and then I ended up coming up with that
Okay.
idea for that one, but it yeah, so it's
Love it.
I like it because I wanted something that I could easily 3D print the shape
Yes.
Yeah.
if I wanted. So
The simpler, the better. A lot of times, right?
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
yeah.
Kind of
Let's
a
have
modern-
a watch party too. Let's do that someday.
So
yeah,
everybody make sure that if you have not already gotten your the magic version, so Bijou Bliss has the mermaid version. This is the magic version this year. Get to the website, check it out. You have the name of the event on the side and the date. And check out their other.
you guys have a code too, right? For if there are
If we do it, it's in the website. I don't
Okay.
remember what it. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a
it
code
should be
there.
on the
in
vendor
the
list.
group. I have
Yeah.
it
and,
posted.
and if they did use that code already and they haven't used the Firefly 15
Mermaid
code as well, anytime for a first purchase they can use that
Okay.
as well. It's all caps, so
Or your Fly
I believe it's all
15
caps.
for
Yeah,
first.
Firefly 15.
Excellent.
Yeah, I
So
know
that's
we have
just
a code for you too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Awesome.
that should work on everything except gift cards. So
Yeah. It does
By
not
the way,
work
I
on
think they're doing another Firefly movie, right?
Yeah,
the
they're
Firefly.
They're doing
They are
something.
doing an animated
Yeah.
short series or something.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
it's all the original cat. Well, I guess it can't.
All
be
their
people.
voices. Yeah, they're
It's all their
using
voices. Yeah.
Okay, close
Yeah.
enough, but not
I'll
as
take
good.
it. I'll take
Yeah,
it.
I'll
sure.
take it.
Well, it was great meeting you guys. We have some prizes to give away for the event, so I appreciate you both taking some time out of your day. And
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
this was great. I look forward to more Firefly creations. You will always have my eye on your website and your app and all the good things. We have some folks, Shay's thing, loved meeting you guys. It's been awesome, says Eve. So interesting, says Brenda. Thank you to all involved. So thank you guys. And
Thank you very much.
keep doing what you're doing. You're doing some good things. And I love it. Everybody loves it.
Hopefully you can do this as just the gig at some point.
Yeah.
That would be
That would be
cool.
nice.
It would be really, really fun. Love doing it. So,
Yeah.
So,
All right. Well, thanks, guys.
Thank
you
you.
guys have a great night.
Bye.
Thank you.
We'll see ya.
Bye.
Bye.
What?
Oh, that was. It's always great.
It's so cool. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I love meeting people in the community, but then when they're a sponsor and they have something that is so unique.
I don't think I've ever seen them. Like, I've never seen them. I didn't know what they look like.
I've seen them.
I talk to them all the time, but I've never seen them.
Yeah, I've seen, I think mostly when they went camping down in Florida and they met up with Stacy. I think they did a live with Stacy.
They did a live. Okay.
Yeah. So yes, Brenda, thank you. Remember to give that thumbs up. What do you say we give away some prizes here?
Did you see? Hold on just a second. Amy says that her husband is making a life-size R2D2 with his 3D printer. Excuse me while Rich's brain blows up.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine?
Could you let me know when that's almost done and where you live and what the code to your alarm system is? So
Maybe you could get Firefly to put all the little lights and beep boops in it. And
beep boop. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop.
That's so good.
That's amazing. All right. So
I need a spreadsheet. Here
1,
we
2,
go.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this week we have 9 winners again. So congratulations to Christy McLennan, Stephanie Sanchez, Daj Phil, Elise King, Stephanie Martin, Cassandra Jones, Helen Barkenhagen, Kelly Sprague Smith, and Terry Mulloy. Congratulations.
So many sponsors. It's so
those fun. Yeah, thanks to the sponsors for the gifts and all that good stuff. So again, the way that we come up with these is you comment on the progress post. Melanie then goes in and numbers them. Melanie and Tammy numbers them, and they run a number generator and just select random numbers. So that's how we come up with those folks. And so I'm going to go ahead and just do a quick shuffle there. And on wheel 2, we have our prizes. So this week we have a Beach City Boutique $15 gift card. We have a Bijou Bliss event tray. Chris's Craft Corner $15 gift card. Crafts with Crashly $10 gift card. Diamond Art Club or Diamonds, whatever. I'm on pain meds, folks. I typed that weird. $25 gift card. I hope it's not a Demons Art Club. That would be something completely different.
That's a different thing.
Yeah. MTN Event Pen, which pre-made, I think you said we're on Dragon Scales this week. I'm not sure.
No, it's either a Magic Potion or the new Lustrous Mermaid.
Oh, ooh, that one.
Yeah.
If you have not checked out the Lustrous Mermaid, go check that out.
I already ordered mine.
I already ordered mine too. Simply Gilded $10 gift card, the Diamond Design Co. $10 gift card, and Wendy K's Design $10 gift card for the dragon tray as big as your head. Or whatever else that you may want that's a little bit more reasonable.
I want to see how many people order that tray. She'll be like, rich.
Right.
Pouring resin.
All right, so let me go ahead and shuffle these up a little bit. And let's go ahead and find our first winner. tray organizers. You can get cover minders. You can get the clickers. Here's one of her clickers. Little mouse and a teacup here. I think I got that for Christmas time.
Tima loves those.
Yeah, she's got Tima. I don't know. When I came out of anesthesia yesterday, they had Lorna Doone cookies for me, and I don't know what it is about shortbread cookies, but they're like so simple, but like so perfect.
They're the best. Yeah.
And she's got these little like clicker shortbread.
Oh, yeah. Those are yummy.
That look just like the tins that everyone grew up with a bunch of buttons in, right?
That just makes me want to buy cookies.
I know, me too. All right, let's see who our next winner is. Good luck. Congratulations, Terry, winning the Diamond Art Club $25 gift card. Go towards your next painting, which, of course, feel free to purchase a Star Wars canvas for May the 4th Be With You, the event that's starting in just a couple weeks to celebrate all things Star Wars. Good luck to our next winner. Kelly Sprague-Smith, congratulations on the $10 gift card from Simply Gilded. Simply Gilded has some awesome washi tape, but they also have great stationery items over there. So enjoy shopping over on that site. And let's find out who our next winner is. Good luck. Congratulations, Stephanie, on the $10 gift card to Diamond Design Co. Diamond Design Co. has all of your mini and snack size diamond painting needs, but you also have some larger canvases coming out now as well. Some great quality over there. And Daj Phil, congratulations on the $15 Beach City Boutique gift cards. For all of your canvas needs. Kelly has some great images over there. So
soap too.
She has soap, yes.
Soap is fun.
Which I really need soap. I can't wait to get this off tomorrow and
really
shower.
I'm like, are you out of soap?
No.
You just.
I want. This is starting to itch. It's starting to itch, so I'm assuming it's healing, right? But I can't wait to get this whole thing off and then get able to.
It's hard not to shower every day.
Yeah. So congratulations to all the winners. Thank you, Mel, for being here. I'm fading fast. I'm going to be honest.
Yes, you are. I'm worried about you. Hi, Wendy. Wendy's in the chat.
Hi, Wendy. Wendy, do you have enough resin for the dragons as big as your head?
As big as your head.
I keep pushing the dragon as big as my head because I love that. I
kind of need one now. Okay, dude, go take a nap, eh?
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a nap. Thanks, everybody. Thank you for the well wishes.
Thank you.
I'm doing fine. I'm just gonna go. I think that she says she's got plenty. Okay.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna go take a nap. The pills definitely make me a little sleepy, but hopefully I'll see some of you online later or something like that.
Yep.
I wish I could diamond paint. I'm not feeling up to it, so I'm gonna go take a rest.
Make sure you take some pills and get ahead of that pain.
Yes, and I've been watching all of the I Love Lucy episodes ever.
Oh.
So that's great. So, thanks, everybody. Remember, Crashly's not live, so go ahead and enjoy another creator or enjoy your Sunday evening. And, hey, if I feel good throughout the week, maybe I'll do a pop-up. I'm off for 2 weeks, so we'll see. So thanks, everybody. Thank you, Mel. I will chat with you next week. And next week, still working on the final scheduling and stuff like that, so I'll have that announced and out this week.
We're just figuring it out.
Thanks, everybody. Good luck. And don't forget to post your progress by Saturday, midnight Pacific.
Yes.
That is a reminder.
Thank you. Last week.
Yes, last week. Thanks,
Mm.
everybody.
Okay, bye.